Alright everybody, what is up? It is XPilot P here, and so we are back in X-Men 10 with another review, and I actually really do hope you guys like these reviews. If you want to see me more flying, and don't worry, I'm going to be streaming very soon. I just need another extender for my internet upstairs, so it's going to be crisp, lag-free, I hope at least, and yeah. Just let me know if you guys want more reviews, because I have tons of aircraft to review and scenery, so definitely wait for that. But first of all, I'm going to show you what aircraft this is, and also where you can get it from. So this is the Cruz Pipersport from Alabama, and it retails right now for $22.95 US. And yeah, so I'll leave a link to this in the description. So here we obviously always got these nice descriptions here. We get 46 points when we buy this, and we got our requirements right there. But yeah, so we don't really have a lot of description right here. You know, it's not a lot at all, to be honest. But yeah, then we have some pictures obviously here, but we're not going to be looking into that. And yeah, so this is just pretty much where you can get it. Yeah, so we are back in X-Men 10, and this is it. It looks absolutely fantastic. Oh, if you're actually wondering where I am right now with this hangar looking style, we're actually in a hangar, and we are at 1N2, so 1 November 2, in the state of New York. If you haven't seen my past reviews, then definitely check them out. And oops, some texture loading there. And I have a playlist. I'll leave a link to the playlist also in the description, so you can check all my reviews before that out. And yeah, so this is it. We also have some liveries. We have 5 liveries about, and I don't know, I'm really going to show you. Actually, yeah, I will show you them right now. Right, so right now we have a red livery, November 131 Foxtrot. Let's get to the next one. Here we are. It's actually a grey one. So that's November 544 Juliet Lima. And this is, I don't know, I would say a modern one. We probably have one in almost every color. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to read all those. So, yep. I don't really like this one, to be honest. And then this one. It's a dark blue and white one. Yeah, it's okay, but it's not really my best. Sorry, not my best, the one that I like the most. This is yellow. I don't really like the color yellow, but to be honest, I think it's okay on this aircraft. And this is also one that you can see on the homepage. And then this is obviously just a blank white one. And then this red one. And I think this one I like the most, and the grey one, and maybe the blue one as well. But this actually has a bit of a Coronado style thing here. So what we can do is, here we go. We can put off the window reflections, the instrument reflections. We can also add or put away the static elements. We can open and close the cockpit door. Let's just look at it when it's closed. There we go. That's what it's closed, but we can just open that really quickly. And all the scroll highlights, but we're gonna leave that on. If you guys don't know what the scroll highlights are, then well, bad luck. No, I'll show you in a sec. So we have our field of view, obviously, but I always actually like to leave this where it was. Our volume, which is always good. We can also just move these around. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. It's about, there we go. There we go. And yeah, so we can move this around. And so yeah, so we have our views here. We can go into our pilot view, our throttle, so right there. Our fuel. That's just in the front. Our our left wing cam and our tail cam. Our co-pilot, radio views, view from the rear. So this is like the baggage area here. Our right wing view or wing cam, and then our belly cam. And yeah, so here we can see our chocks holding us into place. And yeah, and this is actually the aircraft which I used for my how was it called, for my exactly, my friend's first flight part 2 video. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out right now. It's gonna be at the top right hand corner of the screen, and there should be an eye, and just click that. Just probably do that at the end of this video, and also definitely check out my other reviews. Yeah, so I think that was pretty much it from the outside. Actually, we can have a little look-see around. We can move in. There we go. Oops. See our feety propellers there. We'll turn these on later on. And then, actually, let me just go in there. There we go. Pilot view. There we go. Okay. There we go. Nice. There we are. Pilot and co-pilot in. And then we got our flight controls, obviously. Our rudder. There we go. Working nice. And yeah, so no step, obviously, because these are our flaps. We do not want to damage them because they are very, very important. And yeah, so I think we should probably best start off this this review. So, you know, normally we obviously can't or shouldn't really turn on the engine inside this thing, but I honestly also don't want to get a tug, and we also can't pull this aircraft like you would in real life, or push it. So we do unfortunately have to turn it on from the inside of this. So here we actually got quite a big baggage area. I don't really know if you can fill all this up. You probably can. And actually you can also probably fit somebody in there. But yeah, you probably shouldn't. Don't guys. We have our joystick here, but as you can see, it's not moving because of our static elements. We're just holding this in place, so we can just remove the static elements. There we go. And now we can move it very freely. And here we got our trim, so right, left, and pitch up, pitch down trims over here. We've got our rudder pedals here. We got our parking brake is on. That's very good. And we can close the cockpit door now, which we can do here as well. There we go, and we also have some noise as well for that. And just have a look, see again. That looks very nice, very neat indeed. Okay, sorry. And this is actually something that I found out just before I started doing this review. If we click this is pretty cool. So this is, I don't know, when it's very sunny and you just want a bit of, I don't know, maybe protection, or maybe also if you're leaving this aircraft and you're parking it somewhere, maybe outside, and you don't want the seats to be very hot when you get back in it. Maybe you can just put this over, but I think we're just going to leave it open so we can have a nice view on the top here. Yeah, so we can see our ailerons there, and I think we can also look back. No, we can't really, but we can see our elevators working there, so that's good. And yeah, so here we got our throttle. I don't really know what this is. This isn't our mixture. I have no idea what this is, but just always leave it at the front. So you can also just take this video for starting up this plane if you want to. So I would just recommend you doing that. Okay, so let's go ahead. And also here we have the X-Plane 530 navigation system. We got some radios, there we go. And yeah, so this doesn't, alright, oops, don't know why that is there. So let's turn this on. Master battery, generator, and also we have here some lights indicating what we have to put off or put on. So at the end, these should all be not on. So let's put our, actually we can already put on our fuel pump. There we go. This is all. Let's give a bit of power, just a bit of power, so that it fires up. Let's have a look-see. There we go, it is fired up. There we go, the generator is now gone, which means that we can now leave it how it is. Let's go to the outside view, have a little look-see. Very nice. Right. And then it says now this fuel pump is lighting up, which means that we have to get rid of it. There we go. And now they're all off. That's very good. And we can also, oops, sorry, put those on. That's what I meant, sorry. We can put those on and off, but I'll leave them on so you can see better. Our avionics on, and as you can see, this doesn't turn on. Now, I don't know why. It might be because I have the switch panel for this, and I just have to put it on panel, And then it goes on. So I have no idea how it is for you guys. Maybe if you don't have the Twitch panel from Cytec, then it'll work perfectly fine for you guys. But I don't know. So we'll leave that there. Let's put our strobe lights on, our nav, and just put our landing lights on ready. So we got everything on. This is all good. Our takeoff speed is around about 80, maybe 75 knots to 80 knots, I would say. That's always a good takeoff speed for these small planes. And yeah, this is also a parachute, which is very cool, but it doesn't work as well as in the other aircraft that I reviewed a couple of days ago. So I'm not going to be using this because I just don't know really why. It's just not good. These two, I have no idea what they do. And you really don't need to do anything with those because, yeah, they don't really do anything what you need to know. And I don't know why the fuel thing went... Okay, that's weird. It normally is always left. So, yeah, let's just leave it there. And let's just see how much fuel we have. Where's our left? Right. Yep. Oh, halfway full, both of them. So that's okay. And we also got all of our instruments there, and yeah, so I think we're actually pretty much ready. So let's just get out of this hangar. Right, there we are. Yeah, so this actually lets it control very easily, though it always drifts a bit to the left, and I think that is because of our nose wheel. It's always turned a bit to the left. Actually, we can go to the right, to the left here, and take off here. And all of my reviews are pretty much going to be uncut, just so that you guys can see everything that I do in this aircraft. If you have any questions, you know, always just let me know about this aircraft or anything. Okay, so let's turn on to the right here. Right, there we go. Very nice. Okay, good. So let's stop here. Alright, parking brake is off, that is good. Set our flaps, so let's just go down here. And we also can actually plug in a 12 watt, you know, something with like where you would put it in the car. That's pretty cool. So there we are, our flaps are down. Lovely weather today in the state of New York. Well, I custom set it myself. So yeah, so the plan today is to take off here. We're going to take off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take a right turn here, all the way here, pretty much around this green complex. Turn right, and then land on the green runway right there, and then just stop somewhere there. So yeah, so I think we're pretty much ready, and yeah, I think this is pretty much it. So our strobe lights are on. Let's see if our nav lights on. Oops, sorry, our nav light is on. So that is very good. I think we're all done. Rudder is working. Quick aileron is working. Elevators are working. Flight control check is complete. Let's go. Right, I think we're done. Right, flaps are set. Let's put a bit of power now. And also these things are pop up now, so we can actually, you know, use them. And full throttle. Though it is a bit tricky to keep this plane centered whilst taking off. I'm doing quite a good job right now. Right, picking up speed, getting a bit to the right, that's very bad, and take off V rotate. Oops, that was a bit of a steep climbing angle. Right, bring back the power a bit, and there we are, we're up and away. So yeah, actually I think we normally come into land that way, but we're just got to turn around there and then land this way. So I think what the best thing to do is just get rid of our flaps, even though we could just leave them out, but I'm gonna put them that way. So now we can just do a right turn. So this I've noticed doesn't really do anything unless I miss something, and we can obviously put this over, which is very cozy to be honest as well. And let's just take a right turn here. So now we're parallel with the runway about. Alrighty. I don't know why I always do that. Okay. Right, and just fly there. There we go, perfect. Just set our course to 190 because that is the angle of our runway, which we are going to be landing on. So 190 is going to come up pretty soon. 190. Yeah, 190, perfect. Right. So let's lower our speed now. And so yeah, we're gonna turn right pretty soon actually. So now let's take a look at our views again. So let's just go to the, where it is it? View from rear. So this is pretty cool. So now we can put this away. And let's just put it away. It's actually very cool. We can see everything from now as well. Right. Looks very nice. Tail cam. That's also pretty cool. And let's see the belly cam. Very nice. Good. Go back. I think we're a bit too... Yeah, we are a lot. We are way too low. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's put our flaps down a bit. Reduce our throttle. And do a right turn now. And also we can see our airport in just a moment. It's called 1 and 2. That's the name of this airport. There we go. 1 and 2. Perfect. Right, so that's all we need to know now. So let's go ahead and line up. We're a bit too low, as already mentioned before. That doesn't really matter. Okay, let's see where the airport is. I can't see. I can see it. I can see it. Don't worry, guys. There it is. So we're going to land on the right runway. You probably haven't really seen it, but I know where it is. Don't worry. I've got everything under control. Okay, we're going too fast. Put our flaps down more. Right, and put our flaps to full. Right, speed is about 65 knots right now. Right, landing light is on, all green. Landing gear is obviously down because it's not a retractable landing gear. And we are coming in and at an angle. That's pretty much how I like to fly into this airport. Okay, reduce our throttle a bit more and do a right turn now to line up with the runway. Alright, perfect. Just go over these trees. I hope I didn't clip them. I don't think so. And right, reduce our throttle a bit more and pull up a bit. Okay, that was a bit of a bouncy landing, to be honest, if I don't have to say so myself. And brake. Okay, 40 knots. 30 knots. 25 knots. 20 knots. And let's just take a left turn here. And just come around there. And stop. Okay, let's turn off the engine. Oops, our fuel pump also has to go off. Forgot that. And pretty much just put everything off. Sorry for that noise, but it's necessary. There we go. So everything is done. Actually, we need to put on our parking brake. Come on. Yeah, these are the scroll highlights. Pretty much what it does is just lets you scroll and then lets you just, turn them off and turn them on. There we go. Let's open our cockpit door. Very nice indeed. Let's put on our static elements. There we go. So now we can't move our joystick anymore. And there we go. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna quickly look at our landing just to show you guys how it was. Right, there we go. So here it is, the runway. And a bit bouncy, to be honest. It was a bit bouncy because we did put our flaps down a bit late and also slow down just a bit too late than I actually wanted to. But there we go. Well, we're probably gonna not clip those trees. I at least hope so. So there we go, doing a right turn now. Okay, all looking good. And yep. Okay, we cleared the tree lines just about. And there we go, lining up. Oh, okay, we should have turned a bit to the right. Okay, yep. And it was a bit of a bouncy landing. But that doesn't matter. And also a bit to the left of the runway on when I was braking. But that doesn't matter. All looking very nice indeed. Yeah, so I think this was actually... Oops, sorry. Forgot that. Yeah, so I think this was it for this review. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you did like this, give it a like, and also let me know if you want to see more reviews like this. Again, link to this aircraft is in the description below. And if you want to see more of my reviews, let me know, as I already said before. And check the top right hand corner of the screen right now. There should be an eye saying review playlist, or on the bottom there should be a link to the review playlist, so you can check out all my past reviews. And I think that was it, to be honest. So again, thank you very much for watching. It has been XPilot P. Please like, subscribe, and safe flying. See ya!